Our body produces the antioxidant glutathione since we are under constant attack from chemicals, electromagnetic frequencies, and now graphene oxide in the so-called vaccine, which causes oxidative stress. We need to ramp up and support the production of glutathione. You know that vitamin C is an antioxidant as well, but our body doesn't produce it and can't recycle it. So let's take a look at what glutathione is and how we can boost its levels naturally. Glutathione is present in all tissues. It is found inside the cells compared to other oxidants which work outside the cells. Depletions of glutathione directly affects the immune system, nervous system, endocrine system, cardiovascular system, and affects the DNA of the mitochondria. The mitochondria are the energy-producing organelles in cells which produce ATP. So if the mitochondria can't produce energy, our muscles can't function properly. We become weak and easily fatigued. Glutathione is involved in phase 2 liver detoxification and vitally important for the detoxification of heavy metals, mercury, lead, of chemicals, and carcinogens. It also degrades hormones in the liver, which is especially important in the case of estrogen. Glutathione levels decrease with a heavy toxic burden. As you can see, glutathione plays a very important role in the body. Our body produces it. You all know that we can't produce vitamin C, not even our gut microbiome, which, by the way, produces vitamin B12. But glutathione can be produced if we have the building blocks available. This is what I will talk about today. The building blocks for the body to produce glutathione are cysteine, glutamine, glycine, and sulfur molecules. Sometimes people mention that they have a gene mutation and they don't produce much glutathione. We know that epigenetics is very important. In other words, the genes provide the blueprint, but when we provide the building blocks to overcome gene SNPs so they can function properly, we are basically in good shape. You can do a gene test and get it analyzed to see if you have SNPs, but that doesn't change the fact that your body needs the building blocks to produce glutathione. If you lack those, which are cysteine, glutamine, glycine, and sulfur, then your body is in trouble. But as you will see, there is more to it than those elements. In the next slide, I will explain how the production of glutathione works and which gene mutation could hinder the proper function of each gene. I will also explain which mineral and vitamin as cofactors our body needs to produce glutathione. So watch, don't just listen if you want to understand this process. Cofactors basically make genes functional. A lack of B12 or 6 can cause the slow turnover of a gene, and the enzyme it produces is not produced in adequate quantities. Just because someone has a gene predisposition to something doesn't mean anything unless there is a sufficient trigger that turns things into chaos. Gene testing is basically just a roadmap. It doesn't tell you if you need certain supplements or lifestyle changes or not. The genes are the blueprint. They provide the information for enzyme production. To produce certain enzymes, the body needs cofactors, vitamins and minerals. So let's get into this. We will look at the synthesis of glutathione in the body and the cofactors that are needed. The CBS and GSS enzyme can be impaired because of gene mutations and or a lack of cofactors. In order to generate glutathione, the body takes homocysteine via the CBS enzyme and with the help of vitamin B6, converts homocysteine into cystathionine, which is used to make cysteine, an amino acid. The cofactor needed for CBS and GSS are glycine and glutamine. Magnesium is used as a cofactor by the GSS enzyme to produce glutathione. We also need selenium, cysteine, vitamin C, lipoic acid. Lipoic acid is an antioxidant. It stimulates enzymes involved in the synthesis of glutathione and helps increase the cellular uptake of cysteine, a building block of glutathione. And we need vitamin D for glutathione production. Homocysteine is needed for the CBS enzyme to start the process of the glutathione production. Everyone talks about high homocysteine being damaging to the heart. What about low homocysteine levels? If homocysteine is low, then the body has trouble producing glutathione. In order to produce homocysteine, we need folate, B12, and methionine. To recap, as cofactors we need vitamin B6, magnesium, vitamin C, selenium, lipoic acid, vitamin D to produce glutathione. If you would like to supplement with some of the cofactors, please click on the link I provided in the description of the video, which leads you to my online supplement dispensary where you can find quality supplements. You also can supplement with liposomal glutathione directly. I created a category called Glutathione Support in my favorites in full script for your convenience. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video. Take care.